Hort360 is Growcom's best management practice program for horticulture, designed to give growers a 360-degree view of their farm business. The program helps growers manage risks to the growth and durability of their agribusiness through a whole-of-farm business approach. Hort360 focuses on a range of areas, including risk management, marketing, opportunity and goal setting, office administration, and business sustainability. The location of the Qualipac business in the Lockyer Valley, which has suffered both minor and major floods in recent years, means special care must be taken to manage waterways. With the support of Growcom, Troy Qualischefski of Qualipac Farms in southern Queensland has re-established eroded creek banks and introduced technology to minimise sediment, fertiliser and chemical loss from his paddocks.
We're situated on the Lockyer Creek, and if you wind back a few years where we had the big floods 11 and 13, a lot of our topsoil ended up in the creek. And prior to that, and more so after that event, we've implemented systems in our farming operation through GPS and better fertiliser applications to try and prevent sediment runoff and just to be, make sure the creeks aren't getting the chemical and fertilisers from our field.
While re-stabilising damaged waterways was a critical job after the floods, Troy has also evaluated his farming practices to ensure he is using inputs such as fertiliser and chemical efficiently. This means there is less wastage, which is good for both the environment and his business.
After the floods, we had a lot of erosion in the creek, and since then we've, with the help of SEQ Water and state government, we've battered all the creek banks back and put some baffles along the bottom of the creek bank and planted some trees to try and prevent the erosion in the creek bank. But on farm, through our systems of what we're doing, we're not broadcasting fertiliser anymore into the drains, and little things like that. If all of us do it in the district, it can have a big impact on the river system.
Troy believes the changes he's implemented have gone a long way to making his farming system more efficient and environmentally sustainable. Importantly, he also believes the property is better prepared to handle significant water flows into the future.
For us, when we lost all our topsoil in the 11 and 13 flood, we, some of those events were uncontrollable in what happened. But if we have a more moderate flood or rain event, I think we are a lot better prepared in our farming systems to prevent erosion. And if you go back 15 years ago, we probably had our soils ploughed and deep ripped, and now these days we don't tend to be doing that, and I think we'll be better prepared for a flood moving forward.
It's the on-farm improvements, such as increasing the accuracy of fertiliser, chemical and water applications, that have been a real driver in the Qualipac business, with significant cost savings the result. One investment that has made a positive impact on his biggest asset, the soil, has been Tram tracking technology.
The tram tracking has been around for some time, and probably in the last 10 years the horticulture industry has taken it up, and ourselves we've kept all our wheel marks have always been in the one spot basically, and it's we're not getting the, what would you say, our soil health is at the best I've ever seen it, just based on being more accurate where our tractors are running and where we're placing fertilisers.
So, when combining the work on the property's waterways, improved soil health and more efficient use of inputs, how does Troy rate the overall impact on the farm business from the measures they've implemented?
Most definitely we are getting really good results. Our crop, I don't think we're producing such quality in our crops. At the moment everything's, what would I say, at the moment the crops are looking the best we've ever grown, and our soils are in the best health we've ever had, and that's just based on all these little things put together, and I'm sure it has a great impact on the end result, being the rivers systems from here into Moreton Bay.
Troy says Growcom's significant role in supporting Qualipac's aims to be a more productive and sustainable business all started a decade ago with a water efficiency project.
Growcom have been a big part in our business in the last 10 years, and it started with a project called Water for Profit, and it was a lot of measurements of our irrigation system to see how uniform the water was being applied to crops and how better we can save the water. And we've been involved in that for 10 years. And to date, the results ended up being an irrigation system like we've got behind us on GPS, and the uniformity being up to 95%.
So it's making a real difference in the business.
A big difference. I mean, we're producing probably the same amount of crop and kilos of crop today on probably 80% less water.